This is the BroDay pod.
Welcome to the BroDay hashtag NoPlanB podcast. My name is Gabriel, bro.
And I am Trent O'Day.
And we're BroDay. And this is episode number 5. If you've never heard the podcast before or don't know who we are professional wrestling multiverse travelers hellbent on spreading our names throughout the universe and hopefully finding something interesting to talk about along the way. First things first, as always, whether you're part of the Bread Bros
or the hashtag Cheese Fam,
make sure you let us know so that we can decide once and for all which is superior. And the question, as always, is bread or cheese, Trent?
It's always cheese, bro.
It's always bread, bro.
And we're going to figure this out. Now, I think we take a poll at the end of the year, come December.
Okay.
We take a no-holds-barred poll on all the socials.
Yep. No polls barred.
No polls barred.
Yep.
And what I think we do is, say we put it up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere that'll let us decide.
Yep.
And we'll collate everything. So the more things you interact with us on,
you get more votes.
Yeah, the more chance you have of your thing winning.
Yeah. So if you're a bread bro, you can vote 3 times essentially.
Yeah.
You vote on YouTube, Insta,
with the thumbs up button,
it is. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that.
Yeah, and we'll collate it all.
Exactly. And everyone can find our socials on @BroDay Tag Team for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Be sure to follow us. Let your friends know. Let your family know. All that good stuff.
And say hi to us on the street.
Yeah, correct, Amundo. Now, Trent,
Before
we start, I've got a few addendums from our episodes 1 to 3.
I love an addendum, man.
The first couple of episodes that we dropped all at once.
Yep.
Now, listening to it back after the fact, there was a point that I think you asked, do you have your eyes open when you kiss?
I said, yeah, something along those lines.
Something along those lines.
Yep.
And I answered that as if every single first kiss I have, I kiss with my eyes open. Now, I need to clarify this.
It sounded like that when you first said it.
I did. And because me and you, we hang out enough, you knew what I meant.
I knew you meant your first kiss ever.
Correct. So when I was 14, 15, whatever it was, nervous as all hell, I didn't know what to do. So
Yeah.
I had the eyes open for my first kiss ever.
And closed for everyone since then.
Thank you.
Because you get the confidence up.
Exactly right.
It sounded like what you said was the very first time you kiss every girl,
Yep.
your eyes are open.
Yeah. No, that's not it. That's weird. That's well weird. I don't do that at all.
Yeah.
So that's addendum number 1. Addendum
Two
number
more
2.
of these to go.
No, just 1 to go.
Oh.
Addendum number 2. On everyone's favorite segment, Spin the Wheel with Trent O'Day, which will eventually, if people are into it, it will get a return.
People aren't into it.
They loved it. It will get a return. The ship's wheel, I said it was the helm.
Yeah, you got called out by Barbara.
I did. And Craig Kennedy as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
On YouTube. The ship's wheel is actually called the Galva,
Nice.
not the helm.
Well, it looks like my segment was a hit after all.
Your segment. Yeah, it was your segment. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me there. But yeah, your segment. Exactly right.
There you go. All right. Tag
to you.
Oh, we're just going. Sorry,
Yeah, we'll just go,
sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Okay. I would like to travel into a universe with you because that's the gimmick,
Because
right?
that's the gimmick.
Multiverse travel. So this is a universe where you and me,
Yep.
I'm going to ask you a question at the end of all this, right?
I love it.
You and me,
I love a question.
we're on a flight together.
Yep,
We're traveling.
We've done that.
Traveling the multiverse.
I love it.
All right.
We do that all the time.
We're flying in the air.
Fly.
Fly. High as you can.
As you can.
Some R. Kelly type stuff. He sang,
I believe I can fly.
like an eagle
That too.
through the sea. No, not through the sea. Above the sea. Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one. It was in Space Jam.
Wanna fly.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. Plane goes down.
The bob.
We crash.
Yep. Bang.
Big explosion.
Explosion.
We somehow survive.
Cool.
We are nowhere near the wreckage.
No.
Okay. Nowhere near anything.
Okay, sure.
Right? So we're over in the mountains.
Yep.
Freezing cold.
Okay.
All right. We have just the clothes on our backs to keep us warm.
Right.
All right. But we find a cave, shelter.
Okay.
But we're nowhere near anyone. We don't
Right.
know if help's coming. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. All we know is that we survive. We need to survive.
Yep. Here we go.
Unfortunately,
Ooh.
I die of natural causes. Natural causes.
Okay.
Nothing sinister.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I drift away.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Okay.
How long before you eat me to stay alive? How long before you eat me to stay alive? And there's no weaseling way out of this one. There's no other animals. You can't just take the question at face value.
Yeah. I know. It's, I'm thinking of it, right? So it would have to be my last resort.
I've given you express permission, by the way. You're not like desecrating my corpse. Like I told you, I'm like, if I die, you can eat me.
Yeah. Okay. So because
I don't know if that changes anything.
it does, you giving me the okay, I'm like,
Yeah, I give you the okay.
Yeah. How long? Until I feel like it's absolutely necessary. I try and hold out as long as possible. Like as long as possible. If I feel like, maybe they'll send a rescue cop, chopper.
No, just a cop. A rescue cop. Just one dude.
Yeah, like a rescue team after us or something. I feel like if I think there's got to be some chance,
Yeah.
I'll wait and wait and wait and wait. But if I do, I will.
Okay.
And I'd go for like your legs
To start?
first. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And
Legs,
then
arms.
do you cover up the bits you're not eating so you don't feel as personally connected?
Ooh. Now that you've said that, yeah, I'd cover up your face. Yeah.
Just face.
Well, that's where your personality is.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. The rest, I'm just like, num.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably your Zelda tattoo, I'd cover that up.
Just to,
Because I'm like, yeah, that's a bit.
that's a delicacy too.
Yeah.
You eat that for dessert. You get a little flavour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a little bit of colour. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. What about you?
20 minutes.
What?
The second I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
The second I'm getting a hankering.
You're such a freak.
I'm just cutting off a toe. Little one.
The little toe?
A little toe. Like just as soon as I feel peckish, I cut off a little beep. Little one. Just bone out, gone. I don't feel that bad about it. It's just a toe. You can live without it. And
No,
as I get,
but I'm dead.
exactly. You don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've said it's okay. And you give me 20 minutes.
Oh, if I've just eaten on the plane, like an hour.
What? Okay. So what if, I don't know, they say in 3 days, like say someone flies over and they go, oh, look, the plane we've got, we can't reach you there.
Yep.
We can't get to you there. We'll have to go and come back. And it's 2 days. And then we
Yep.
go, oh, we can't do it. And he gets a day in and I go, look, man, I can't make it. And I die.
Yeah.
Do you eat me then?
Yeah, I'm gorging. I'm
Bro.
trying.
So they're going to pick up you and then me with...
Full as a goog.
They're going to pick up
I am-
you famished. No, you won't be famished. You'll be full.
I'm full.
Yeah.
Look at the meat sweats.
What part of my body are you eating first?
Legs up, yeah.
Yeah. Legs up? You go legs up.
I'm not going to go legs down. I'm not starting at your thigh.
So you go legs and then work your way up? Or do you go legs and then work extremities? Like
Oh, yeah, but extremities.
Outwards,
yeah.
inwards.
Outwards in.
Out-
and I
out
ain't
in.
touching your Jim Jams.
Yeah, that's fair.
I ain't touching your Johnson.
Yeah, that's true.
That's staying.
Fair. Yeah. Oh,
I'm
well, aren't you...
I'm not having a pig in a blanket. No, yeah.
20 minutes.
In all seriousness, no. I'm probably not. Like, in all seriousness, no, I'm probably not.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like until absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
But for the sake of my podcast persona,
Yep.
yeah, 100% 20 minutes. Second I get hungry.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet.
Next one.
No, that was it.
That was it.
That was it. I just wanted to see what happened.
All right, tag.
Dag. Hey, Gabriel.
Yes.
Would you like to step in to a universe?
A whispery universe.
That's-
It's a quiet universe. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's the gimmick, right? Before we do, though,
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Are ya? What
Would
kind
you
of
like
hungry are ya?
Ooh, I'm
Hungry for what? What kind
I'm
of hungry?
bakery hungry.
Ooh.
I'm baked goods hungry.
Absolutely right you are.
Do you know of anywhere in the conceivable universe that we could go to get some incredibly tasty baked goods, preferably ones that don't do gluten on Thursdays?
You know what? I absolutely can recommend someone.
Oh, who are they?
You know who they are?
Yeah.
Baked by Marie.
Oh my God, they sound incredible.
They are incredible. And they sponsor this episode of the podcast.
No way.
They do.
They fully do.
They fully do. Fully do, bro.
I'm surprised that when I met you, I genuinely thought that's how you would talk. Like on face value, I was like, yeah, no, that's it.
There was a couple racial implications that I remember you having with me really early doors. And there's one story, I'm going to tell it right now. There was one story that I remember you saying, this was maybe first time we met, and I was like, I reckon that's a bit racist. So you were talking about a KFC order with some of your other mates where you were living. This was back in the share house.
Okay.
And I remember you saying, oh, yeah, if you're at a KFC restaurant and they give you your drink and then you go and wait for your food and then they give you your food and then they ask you, do you have your drink? You said, you looked at me and you were like, oh, what would you say? And I said, oh, I'd be like, no, I've already got it. Thank you. And then you were like, oh, I thought you'd say different because, well, and you looked at me up and down and you were like, because, well, you know.
No, I thought, man, I remember because you'd stacked on weight.
Oh, you didn't know me. What do you mean stacked on weight? You had no reference point.
I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that, but it definitely wasn't racial. If anything, it was more impolite. It was definitely not racial.
It felt racial.
Anyway, what's not
racial? What's not? Yeah, they'll take anyone.
Yeah, they'll take anyone. They love everyone.
They do.
Baked by Marie.
They are.
They are for everyone.
Absolutely, they are.
Race, religion, color,
gluten
tolerance. They cater for everyone.
They do. What a segue.
We've crushed that.
We have, yeah.
We've crushed that.
Anyway, tag.
Baked by Marie. Incredible places. Tag.
Do you want to travel into a universe, Trent?
I've been waiting for you to jump on the gimmick. Yeah.
Because that's the gimmick?
Yeah, that's the gimmick. And I've been waiting for you to jump on board. It's taken you 5 episodes.
It has. And I just asked you off air. I'm like, what do you say again? Because like, I'll be honest, I completely blank when you say things sometimes.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
So, this is the universe of actual factual.
Oh, you love this. And I love it too.
It's great.
It's great. Yeah, cool.
So, did you know that there is a small mammal that has so much sex that it disintegrates?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh.
Braid, if you're listening,
just give him the V.
Yeah, I'd take it. No, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Can I guess what kind of mammal it is?
Sure.
Did you say mammal?
Yeah, it's a mammal.
Okay. It's I want to say it kind of looks like a mouse.
Correct.
I want to say it's a mouse?
Yeah, it's a small mouse-like creature.
Hell yeah.
Well done. It's called the Antechinus. So
you're Antechinus.
It's a Antechinus. That's the injection you have if you like step on a rusty nail or something.
You get the Antechinus shot. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, that's cool.
So the article here.
Yeah, go on then.
The Antechinus is busy killing himself through sex.
Lucky.
Picture this. It's August in Australia.
Yep.
This small mouse is a virgin up until now, but for 2 to 3 weeks, this little Lothario goes at it non-stop.
Schoolies.
He mates with as many females as he can in violent, frenetic encounters that can last up to 14 hours each.
14 hours?
He does little else.
The stamina. 14 hours.
A month before this, he irreversibly stopped making sperm, so he's got all that he will ever have. This burst of speed mating is his one chance to pass his genes onto the next generation, and he will die trying.
He will die?
He will die
Is that
trying.
like will, like capital letters, will?
He exhausts himself so thoroughly that his body starts to fall apart. His blood courses with testosterone and stress hormones. His fur falls off. He bleeds internally.
Dude.
His immune system fails to fight off incoming infections and becomes riddled with gangrene.
Are you kidding me?
He's a complete mess, but he's still after sex. By the end of mating season, physically disintegrating, males may run around frantically searching for last mating opportunities. By that time, females are, not surprisingly, avoiding them.
Dude.
Soon, it's all over. A few weeks shy of his first birthday, he's dead.
So he definitely dies.
Along with every other male Antechinus in the area. They live for 11 and a half months. total.
Yo.
The males.
What?
The technical term for this is semal parity from the Latin words for to beget once. For semal parous animals, from salmon to mayflies, sex is a once-in-a-lifetime affair and usually a fatal one. This practice is common among many animal groups, but rare among mammals.
This sounds like college.
Yeah,
That's what everything you just described. That's college.
exactly.
That's filthy.
Yeah, dude.
That is rank, man.
Bro, 14 hours each time, and he doesn't stop. He goes and goes and goes. It's one, done, see you later. Next. Doesn't stop.
Dude.
14 hours, bro.
14 hours
And
is
goes
an
till
ungodly amount of time to do anything.
Goes till death.
The more you say death, the more I'm like, just ease. Like, easy.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
14 hours is too long to do most things.
Yep.
Most people aren't awake for 14 hours in a day.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You get 8 hours of sleep?
Yeah.
Or just. Okay, you get okay. They're just awake for 14 hours.
Well, yeah, 16 to 18. If you like Arnie, where he said,
Oh, sleep. Yeah, what is it? I sleep fast.
Yeah, sleep faster there.
Yeah, I sleep fast.
The classic is like, you got six
do the
hours,
accent.
6 hours of sleep. And I see you looking at me and you say, no, only 8. And I say, sleep faster.
That was really good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, the accent was decent.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
well
it.
done.
Yeah. You have those friends that like are always like, yeah, like with their Arnie accent? Do you have those
No.
friends? I guess
I felt like that was you.
I guess that's just me then.
Yeah, fair enough.
Go on. Yeah.
No, just 14 hours is a lot. Like, and if anyone, like, think about doing anything for 14 hours. The thing you love the most.
Like playing games or something.
Yeah, man. Even then,
I know, exactly.
playing video games for 14 hours,
Can't
I
do
would
that.
visibly hate it.
Exactly.
And he does it for how many days?
I don't think it said day. I think it's like 2 weeks or something.
14
it didn't
hours
say how many days it does it.
every
Yeah,
day
2 to 3 weeks.
for 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks non-stop, bro. That's all he does.
That's horrific.
He's just out there looking for it.
Just fiending.
Just looking for it everywhere.
I do like a semi-tough workout at the gym and I get DOMs.
Yeah.
Imagine putting in the effort.
But yeah, this thing is on one. It's just on one.
Like
And
my
once
legs would
all
be
of it-
burning. My
Cramps.
cramping.
Yep.
And like the cuddling afterwards
I assume that would that be in there? Would that be counted?
in the 14 hours.
No way.
Oh, I hope not.
I don't know. But
Takes away some of the mystique
And
if
you-
most of it's just his game. Like he's just spending
He's
most of the time
trying to tune them.
texting.
Yeah.
He tunes it.
just
David
trying to
Attenborough
chatter
narrates like 13 and a half hours of text game.
It's 3 a.m. and he messages you up.
Scene.
Alas, the poor male goes back to sleep to fight another day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's insane. I didn't know that. I don't know if I'm better for knowing it. All I know is that I want to tag in.
Tag.
Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
Universe with me.
Let's
Let's
do it.
go.
Let's go. Because
All right.
that's the gimmick.
That's the gimmick. Traveling multiverses is the gimmick.
It is
So,
Trent. It is Trent indeed.
the universe
Yes.
of flavor.
Of flavor.
Let me try that again. Flavor.
The first one was better.
First one was better. I just want you to tell me what your flavor is.
Okay.
Milk.
Milk, chocolate.
It's chalky. Oh no, you've backtracked. So you've made a
My
camp of
instinct-
friends and you've immediately got them offside with the backtrack.
My instinct is chalky milk,
It's chalky milk, bro.
but strawberry's so good.
Strawberry milk? You like a strawberry milk?
Strawberry milk does bang. But
Which
I gotta go with
one
my
though?
gut.
Oak?
I gotta go with my gut. Oak.
Is it an oak strawberry milk?
Oak.
Whose strawberry milk are you taking?
Oh, Big M. The classic.
Oh, that's a Melbourne thing. If ever I've heard one. Big M.
You don't know what Big M is? Guys, at home,
I know. No.
surely
I
you know what Big M is.
I know what Big M is. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you, I can count on my hand
Yeah.
the number of times it has touched my lips.
Really? Big M is a classic.
Is it?
For me, it
It's
is.
oak, man. Oak, Breaker, Dairy Farmers. Even then, Dairy Farmers is a bit...
Nah, man.
Big M?
Big M, bro.
You like a strawberry milk Big
Iconic.
M.
Yeah, bro. Oh. So good. That's so good. But it's chalky milk.
It's chalky milk. It's definitely chalky milk.
Wins,
So we can agree on that.
I'll go with my gut. It's
Alright,
chalky milk,
sweet.
I think. Let us know, everyone. Are you chalky or strawberry?
Really, really quick.
Yeah.
Milo or Nesquik?
Milo.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nesquik's a dud.
Nesquik had better ads.
They
I
did.
like the ads.
They
The
did.
ads
Felt Space Jammy because it was the cartoon
in the real world.
in the real world. Yeah.
When he dropped the N into the swimming pool and it
Yeah.
turned Nesquik, you have no idea
Yeah.
how much I'm like,
is that real?
legal?
Can you do that?
Can we do that?
Yeah.
I would dive headfirst into a pool of Nesquik.
Yeah, for sure.
And Nesquik's not even my favorite.
Yeah.
Like I'm a Milo man.
Yeah.
100%.
You can still appreciate.
I still appreciate Nesquik.
Second's still good.
Second is still good.
Second is still good.
Second is still good.
But Milo is the GOAT.
Yeah, Milo is the goat. Shapes.
Shapes. And what's the segment again? What's my
Flavour.
Flavor. Oh, right.
Barbecue.
Okay. Yeah.
Shapes. Barbecue shapes.
Yeah, barbecue shapes.
Yeah. There are pizza simps out there. I hear you. I
Yeah.
see you, pizza simps.
Nah.
They're not as good.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing. Stop your nonsense.
100%.
Who raised you?
That's exactly what you are.
Stop
You're
your
a
nonsense.
simp.
Yeah,
if you
you're a
love
simp.
pizza.
You're pizza shapes. There is pizza.
Exactly.
You are infuriating everyone who likes flavor. If you like pizza shapes,
You know what?
Stop it.
This is going to be controversial. You know what I'm not a fan of?
Chicken crimpies as shapes. Also,
Oh, okay. I thought you meant chicken crimpies, period. I was like, nah.
well, hang on. Whoa, what?
Aren't chicken crimpies the what are chicken crimpies?
Chicken crimpies are like that's the. Oh, does anyone else? The chicken flavored shapes that are like the circular discs with the bumps.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they called chicken crimpies?
I don't know.
I call them chicken crimpies.
What am I thinking? I think I'm thinking of the little chicken drumsticks.
Oh no, they bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken drumsticks. You know, they're different.
Okay.
They're
Like the chips ones. Chicken drumstick
yeah,
chips.
no, they're different. Yeah.
Okay. My controversial take.
Yeah, go on then.
Well, it might be, it might not be.
Yep.
Cheese and onion, overrated. Cheese and onion is bang average.
100%.
It is disgusting.
No. Who likes cheese and
I
onion?
don't like cheese and onion.
If you like
As a
cheese and
chip,
onion, you kiss your dad on the lips probably.
you're Titus O'Neill's son.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no. Don't.
Okay.
Cheese and onion, please.
Exactly.
Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself and everyone around you is embarrassed and they don't want to say it.
And by virtue, you're embarrassing us.
Yeah. You stop listening. No,
Yeah.
please don't. We love you.
Okay, yep, cool.
Pizza.
Wait, what did I say? Barbecue, right?
You said barbecue.
Yeah. Pizza?
Pizza.
The Roni. Classic.
Yeah, pepperoni.
Classic.
We are tag partners.
Roni.
This is the thing where people expect us to argue over stuff, but we're
Yeah.
actually like super in sync most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah.
It's pepperoni pizza. I used to be a huge fan of barbecue sauce bases on pizza.
Ooh. Yep.
I'm much more a tomato sauce base now.
Interesting.
I like the tangy flavor of it is a lot more up my alley
You
now.
a thin cruster?
No,
Yeah.
deep pan, bro.
I don't get the hype. There's
On a thin crust?
there's a bit of a. It's almost
Just eat bark. Just eat bark.
It's almost a.
Someone out there right now is listening to this. Let me tell you exactly
Go
what's
on.
happening. Someone out there right now is listening to what we've said, and they're a fan of pizza shapes. They love thin crust.
And cheese and onion.
They love cheese and onion. They probably love banana flavored milk, and they're getting super angry at us not mentioning any of their flavors, and they're raging and they're screaming it at the podcast, in the car, or at work, or whatever. And let me tell you this: I'm talking directly to you right now.
Let us know, by the way.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yep.
We are embarrassed for you,
Mm-hmm.
and your decisions are deplorable in taste.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
Absolutely right. It seems the thin crust seems, I don't know why, it seems hipstery almost. Like people almost.
I'll go thin and crispy.
Yeah, exactly.
Go thin and crispy. Please.
Yeah.
Just have just have regular crust like everyone else.
Exactly.
You don't have to get deep pan. You can get regular.
Yeah.
Don't do crispy, less carbs. You're eating a pizza, bro. How
Exactly.
healthy do you think you're being right now?
I want it thin because that's how it's traditionally made. It's made on a thin
because
crust.
you've been to Italy,
Yeah.
you donut.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Yeah. All right, good.
Pie.
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 What flavors are there?
Oh, like cheese and
Oh, yeah,
like beef, cheese and bacon.
I haven't had-
shepherd's pie, like a little shepherd's pie.
I haven't been
Beef and onion.
opened enough to the world of pies to be able to pick and choose
there's
one
a
that
segment.
I do and don't like.
There's a segment.
Pie
Gonna
tasting.
buy you like 6 different pies and you're just going to eat them all.
Pick which one's the good
Pick
one.
a good one.
Yeah.
I'm a beef, cheese, and bacon man myself.
Yeah, that's a shout. I've had those. I say on nights out, but on a night out, everything tastes great.
Yeah, everything tastes
Anything tastes fantastic.
incredible.
Yeah, you just want something greasy.
Yes, yeah, just something that'll just really keep that alcohol mushing around. In
Yeah.
there. Lolly.
Ooh.
What's your favorite color lolly, I guess, instead of flavor?
Colour.
If you say green, I will cancel this podcast right now.
Yeah, not green.
Not a single person likes a green lolly.
Orange.
Orange?
Orange is a classic.
Orange?
Yeah.
Stop.
Orange is good.
Orange.
These are just notes.
What do you mean notes?
As
You
in,
can't just
I'm not-
say orange. It's red.
I'm not
Red.
I'm not picking. I'm just saying orange is good.
Orange is good. No, you know what? No, it isn't. It's red, then it's purple, then it's blue. If you give me a list of lollies, like a selection of colored lollies,
Purple's a shout.
purple's well up there.
Grape bangs.
Red is always good. Pink is usually better because one of them's raspberry and one of them's strawberry.
Yeah.
Whatever the less affrontive taste one is,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. Pink is hard because that strawberry raspberry mix can sometimes be medicine-y.
A little
know?
bit. Yeah. Which is why like it can fall in some people's like second and third spot. And then like anything blue is good. Blue is a flavor.
Blue's okay. Because whenever you say colors with lollies, I think of Ghost Drops.
Ghost drops. That's a shout.
You know?
That's old school.
But then I go colors and I don't know. I feel like orange is safe. It's like it's orange. Everyone likes an orange.
Everyone.
Red's a bit. Red can be hit and miss sometimes. So orange feels safe. But
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
if I had to pick, no, I'd stick to orange.
When you think green, do you think apple or lime?
Ooh, lime.
You hear green, you think lime, don't you? You know what I think? Those awful mint lollies, that the mint leaves.
Mint leaves.
They were gummy mint leaves, bro. They were like green lollies and they had this sugary coating, but they were mint flavored and I just hated them.
Yeah, right.
Every bag of lollies I ever bought as a kid
Gummy
from like
mint leaves.
Yeah, man. They're a thing. Like 100%. Every lolly bag I ever bought from like the takeaway shop down near the school was without doubt always left with licorice because it's the spawn of Satan.
Absolutely.
And mint leaves.
If you're under 30
under
like
60
and like licorice,
under 60,
something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I
If you're
don't
under
know
60
why
and you like licorice, grow up.
If
Grow
you-
up and then stay
No,
there.
don't. Grow down.
Yeah, grow down.
Be better.
Yeah, Benjamin Button it.
Yeah. Licorice is disgust. Turkish Delight, not a fan.
That's shocking.
That's a controversial take for you. Turkish Delight, I do not like. That
People are very one either side for Turkish
they're
Delight.
very Vegemite about it. They're very big yes or big no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turkish Delight, don't like.
Yeah, fair enough.
At all.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, there's Gabriel's flavors. And mine too, I guess.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
It was.
We're a proper team.
We are. Tag.
Speaking of which, tag. All right, Gabriel, before we wrap up.
Sir. Yes, Trent. Speak to me.
All right, sweet. So before we wrap up and we go to our wrestling roundup, I'll talk over that very quickly. I just want to ask you a quick question because
Sure.
we're 26 minutes in. We got a little bit of time to fill.
We do indeed.
Tell me a little bit. Tell me a funny story from when you were younger.
What? The pressure. A funny story from when I was younger.
Yeah. Tell me something.
That's not much of a cue.
All right, I'll tell you one.
Thank you.
All right, sweet. So I was playing rugby. So me and my brother used to play rugby together. So we're 5 years different. Yeah. Right? We are 5 years different.
Yeah.
I'm the older one. So we always used to
I know
play.
this story.
We used to play in the
I
backyard
love this story.
all the time.
Yeah.
We used to wrestle on the trampoline.
Yeah.
We used to, he used to get dressed up in like a Leighton Hewitt outfit and he'd play tennis in the backyard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, he loved it. He used to do the come on, but he was like a little nugget kid. So like
That's funny.
he was Leighton Hewitt, but like if Leighton Hewitt still had baby fat like everywhere.
Yeah.
So anyway, we used to play in the backyard.
Yeah.
And it got to the stage where I was old enough to realize that competition with him wasn't competition in the literal sense. It was competition in I wanted to make sure he was having fun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
We're playing in the backyard.
Yeah.
We play a little bit of rugby, a little bit of rugby league. Yeah. All right. And he loved rugby league, man. Like he was so into it.
I'm loved because I love this story.
Yeah. And so he'd run at me and I'd like do it, like tackle him, like, oh, and I'd put the effort in, like drive him back. I'd be like, first tackle. And and he'd love it. And he'd be like trying to step me and stuff. He was a little nuggety kid, so he couldn't really do a whole lot. And I used to love, we used to run around and stuff. And I'd keep the games close, right?
Yep.
And I remember, I think we'd had a fight.
Okay.
Like we were that sibling age where we'd still fight, but we'd still play together.
Yeah, right.
Right. So I mean, he was being like a little turd. And we were fighting. And I was like, you know what? Like, bun this. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not talking to you anymore. And he was like, no, come out and play league. Yeah. And I was like, all right, you want to play league?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go out and we'll play rugby league. So we go out there and we're playing in the backyard, like football. All right. And I'm smashing him, like crushing every time. I'm just running past him. This kid's like 8 years old, like 2 foot nothing, like little fat tabala.
He's 8 and you would have been 13.
Yeah, man, like something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm overdoing his weight. He wasn't that big. He was just a bigger kid. But for the sake of that day, that was the rage I had. And I was just breezing past him. I was up like 50-0. And anyway, I started getting the giggles because of how serious he was taking it.
Yep.
And so I was on my try line, like defending my line.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get past me. And I'm like tackling him, whatever. I swear to God, he looked me dead in the eyes and I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? What are you going to do, mate? Like, and I'm still like defensive position, like ready to tackle this kid.
Low squat, let's go.
Low squat, everything. He winds up and punts me as hard as he can in the balls. Like with the ball in his hand.
That's great.
Punts me in the nads. I hit the deck, like instant crying, tears, right? Like he has punted me in the Johnson. He then has the audacity to dive over the top of me to score his try and celebrate like he's won the grand final.
That's fantastic.
Disgusting behavior. I was outside until mum came home. It was like an hour, bro.
Didn't move.
An hour I was out there just not moving, wheezing.
Just in fetal position.
Yeah, man.
Hands between the legs.
Yeah, dude, like full cupping. Like
on.
Just praying that they were both still there. I thought that I was going to have legitimate issues after that. Like as an adult, I was like, I'm going to bring it back to this moment. Like if I ever struggle having kids, I'm tracking it back to then. To then. It was that issue.
Because if you're 30, it's around your developmental age as well.
Dude, and it wasn't like a little like boop. It was a bang.
It was a full wind up.
It was a wind up.
Kicked
like,
as hard as he could.
Now, many of you will be asking, Trent, if you took that big of a wind up, just move.
Yeah.
I ducked. He wound up and I still wasn't fully sure. I thought he was going to throw the Carmichael Hunt goose step.
The old goosey.
Like, whoop, bang.
Yeah.
No. The foot just came through.
Dude.
Bang.
Bang. See you
I was
later.
on tag. But yeah, bang.
Yeah.
Just crushed me.
Popped him.
Yeah. Just popped him.
That's nuts. I've got a less, a lesser story, less physical, I guess.
Yeah, okay then.
So it was in high school and our basketball courts were set up. We had, I think, 3 of them.
Yeah.
One after the other, almost dominated each other.
Yep.
And you'd play on the half courts. So you'd play with all the boys.
6 games going at once.
Sort of.
Okay.
Some of them you'd get, because it was big high school. Like there's a lot of kids around.
Yeah.
So you'd more often than not just play in each half court.
Yep.
And people are playing and there's people walking around the school and chatting and whatever, like at lunchtime. And I remember we were playing down one end and then one of the balls from like the other court bounced down to us. And I turned around and I heard someone like call out to be like, oh yeah,
Name redacted.
give us the ball. And I saw it. I'm like, oh yeah. So on the half volley, I kicked it and it rocketed straight to these two girls that were like holding Big M milk. It was straight for the chest. They were holding the milk. And the milk exploded everywhere. It was the one chick holding the milk, and it just went all over her. Right? The other one had like 2 drops, and she was equally as pissed for some reason. She was looking at herself like, what the hell? This is disgusting. Meanwhile, the other one is swimming in chocolate milk.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so good.
The ball was bouncing towards me, and I'm going, oh, yeah, sweet. I'll send this back at twice the speed. I'm such a good dude. And it rifled, bro. It arrowed. I've never hit a ball that clean. Like it.
Did they walk
arrowed.
in front of the path of where the ball was meant to go?
So it was,
or did you skew it?
no. So it was bouncing like on an angle towards the byline,
Yeah,
and I was on that side, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll run over to it, big swing to
Punt
try,
it, to hook it back.
to hook it back, but instead it just arrowed, bro, arrowed. I've never seen it move so quick. And the milk explosion was straight out of a cartoon, bro. It hit and it was instantly
Did you apologize?
everywhere. She was like, oh my God, and just went straight to the bathroom, which was like right around the corner. Bro, the basketball courts were wheezing. Everyone saw it. And the boys,
That's horrible.
at the time, the boys were like,
Name redacted.
that was so funny. I felt so bad.
That's so funny, man. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Random girl, he's sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know her name?
No.
He's sorry. But that's great. That's
Yeah.
really funny. Anyway, that's ate up about 10 minutes, which is great. We're going to move on to the wrestling roundup now. So for those of you that haven't listened to our podcast and stuff before, don't really understand sort of like who we are, what we do. We are professional wrestlers, right? So we are trying to cater our content a lot towards the pop culture stuff, so everyone can listen, everyone can get involved with us. But towards the end of certain episodes, we'll have a wrestling roundup where we talk only exclusively about professional wrestling, either in the country or in the world, or what's important right now, right?
Yep.
So if that's not you, and you're not interested in professional wrestling, that's totally fine. You can follow me at O'Day QWA on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and
Twitter.
Thank you.
You're right.
You can follow the big fella.
You can follow Gabriel. So that's at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
And you can follow us together at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram,
Twitter.
excuse me, and Twitter
And TikTok.
and TikTok. So there you go, there's 5 on that one.
Let everyone know. If you've listened this far in, let everyone know to listen in, to download, to watch, to stream, like, comment, subscribe.
Say hi to us on the street.
Say hi to us on the street. Support us. Get around. Like, this is the journey. This is the start of the BroDay journey.
100%.
We got no plan B. This is our plan A.
Yeah, this is it. All right, so if you're not into wrestling or you're turning off right now, thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you next time. If you are sticking around for the wrestling or you just like to hear what we're going to talk about in the wrestling roundup, stay tuned. Tag me in.
Tag.
All right. Welcome to the wrestling roundup for those of you that have stayed along and want to listen to some professional wrestling content. Coming up, Gabe, I wanted to talk about QWA's next show. We wrestle for the Queensland Wrestling Alliance in Townsville.
Let's go.
So, Dominance.
Yes.
At the Centenary Hotel.
Huge.
July 17th.
Huge.
For those of you that don't know about Dominance or much about QWA or Townsville-based wrestling, Dominance is our biggest show of the year.
It's our WrestleMania.
It's our WrestleMania, right? In terms
huge.
of wrestling, like, and what it means to us,
Yep.
it is as big as it can possibly get. We try and have the biggest matches, the biggest stars, the biggest points that we could possibly touch on.
It's the culmination of storytelling. It's
Yeah.
the start and end. It's the bookend.
It's our season finale.
It's our season finale.
Like,
exactly.
It's everything
Yeah.
that, it's everything that we work towards. And I wanted to just have a brief rundown and say, well, we finished wrestling. By the time this comes out, it'll be the 27th
Yes.
of January.
January?
January.
June.
I've got J here.
Yeah.
July.
June. What? June, bud.
June. It's in July.
What's in July? Dominance is in July 17th.
This will come out on June 27.
Come on, mate.
I've butchered this.
Professional wrestlers.
Yeah, right.
Be professional.
We just had our previous show.
Yes.
How far? When was that?
Couple weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Thereabouts, yeah. 2-3 weeks ago.
And already a couple of massive matches were announced from that show for Dominance.
Yes. So at this point in time, right now, we have the main event announced.
Yep.
Tommy Asgard and the Tainted Crow, Zach Gardner.
Now, this is really interesting to me. This match is super interesting to me for a couple of reasons. Number one, Tommy has been on the warpath since he got the heavyweight championship. He has been incredibly consistent.
Yep.
He has been made to feel like a monster, and he is one.
Exactly.
Like when you see him
and he comes out, he's got an aura. Man.
Yeah, it's sort of a real aura.
He does.
And if you then contrast that with the Tainted Crow, who has gone like a massive rejuvenation period since we came back from COVID last year, his whole aura has changed as well, but in a completely different way.
Absolutely.
It's so much more story focused. It's so much more based around that
deeper.
Yeah, that
it's got depth.
That deeper character work that we were all kind of hoping his next step would be.
Exactly.
And so between them, you've got two completely different characters, but two with their own completely different ways of being in the wrestling scene.
Exactly.
Combine that with the fact that they are completing a full circle 4-year story.
Yes.
Where
they debuted against each other at Dominance. 4 years ago.
4 years ago. And now they're competing for the biggest prize in Queensland wrestling, I feel.
Yeah.
The biggest prize in Queensland wrestling, and I'm biased, but I feel at our biggest show.
Yep.
Hopefully in front of our biggest ever crowd. It's going to be a huge main event.
It's going to be absolutely massive.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch that, along with all the other whatever else has been announced and whatever else will be on that show. It's going to be huge. But you did mention that recently we did have recent QWA show.
Yep.
Have a quick review of that personally. I wrestled a bloke named Dick Riggs, who is a 40s film noir style detective.
Yep.
PI, Dick Riggs PI and whatnot. My favorite part of that was the promo. I was lucky enough to shoot, and it was so much fun to shoot. When I wrestled him, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Dick Riggs, if there's any companies out there, book him.
Yeah.
Big rate of Dick Riggs. He's a great worker. His European uppercut. Oh, Jeff's kiss.
Yeah.
So good. And who'd you have our most recent show?
So at our most recent show, I wrestled I wrestled for the first time. I've been in the company for close to 4 years now.
Yep.
We'd be going into our fourth. I wrestled for the first time ever. I tagged with Seth Tylers.
Yeah.
Phenomenal worker, incredible dude, been in the game for a long time, has gone...
massively jealous of you, by the way.
Yeah, like I've never had the chance to work with him in a tag scene before, so it was really great to bounce ideas off him. And we went up against Eric Thunder and Aaron Vandermoor, both relative newcomers to the business. And I think they won't mind me saying that it was up to us to take a little bit more of the vet role, despite the fact I've only been in it for 4 years. Seth has been in it for a longer time than me.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll mind like us taking that role. And I had a lot of fun. Like they were,
you could tell.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Obviously
watching it from quote unquote backstage, you could tell.
Yeah, and I think they did really well for their first outing as a tag team, for 100%. Their first outing as heels.
Yeah, exactly.
Commanding and having to control a match. Yeah. They more than held their own.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, being the more experienced guys in the ring, we tried to help where we could. But at the end of the day, the onus is on them to control the pace of the match. And I think they did that to a more than acceptable standard. Couple of things personally, like work-wise, I'd love to work on for myself to to start to bring myself into a more well-rounded category, but obviously that's probably a nice little talking point for another wrestling roundup, I suppose. What it did lead to, once we're back on the bigging up dominance train, what it did lead to was an incredible opportunity for a match we get to have next month, which is going to be insane.
Do go on.
The current MDC faction, Mad Dog Club Australia.
Who's in that now, Trent? Do tell. Who's in that? Who's in Mad Dog Club, Trent?
First headlined by Seth Tylers and Australian Wolf.
Yeah. And Tommy?
And Tommy Asgard. But it now, more recently, includes myself.
So you're part of MDC Australia.
Which is great. So I've joined forces with them, which is awesome. I'm glad that they've finally come and seen the light of having someone like myself on their books.
Why is that?
Because we're going to take down DMH, Dead Man's Hand, which is a nice little faction that started opposing us, and they're trying to knock us away from our earned position atop the card because these young upstart rookies believe that they can take what we've so desperately clung to and earned because they feel like that we're taking their spots, when realistically, you got to earn it.
Bloody rookies, eh?
Yeah. But the match is shaping up to be awesome. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to having that dynamic of proper veteran versus... or proper veterans, I would say, more so in Seth and Wolf than myself, but those proper veterans versus the proper rookies.
Yeah, 100%.
And running them through their paces to properly drag a good match out of them boys, them to drag a good match out of us.
Boys, if you want to go, we're going to see if you can go.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to see if you want this. Yeah?
But it's not only just
rookies
us.
have just started. You're coming up against the vets. You want the top of the card, get it.
100%.
Earn it.
And it's not just about us dragging, and I say this in air quotes, dragging a good match out of them. I want them to have that mentality of dragging a good match out of us.
100%.
I want them to be hungry to drag the best out of us as well, because they have to meet the intensity.
Yeah.
I've always prided myself in the ring on being intense
100%.
and being the most and having the most energy out there. I want them to match me.
Exactly right.
And that's a personal standpoint from me. So that match is going to be super fun. I know that there's some really awesome things that we have planned, and I hope that it all comes together and really showcases the best that Queensland wrestling has to offer, especially on such a big stage like Dominance for us. Everything, I'd love for it to go smoothly.
Very cool.
You're in something as well, though, you cheeky dog. You?
I am indeed. I've got... I am the first participant announced for
at time of recording
for the Fatal 4-Way elimination for the currently vacant middleweight title.
So why is it vacant?
Because young Zach Gardner, he's cashed it in for a chance at the heavyweight title.
Which relates back to our conversation with him and Tommy. So that's how it's come full circle. So if you have the middleweight championship, you are more than entitled to go for a shot at the heavyweight championship. However, you have to leave the middleweight belt behind, and you are currently having a go at that. Now, I've already held it. So
you have.
I was the first one to hold it.
You were.
How are you feeling about the possibility of being able to hold it to be the third person to hold it?
At this point, it feels very, like for me, career-wise, it feels very make or break.
Yeah?
You know, I feel like if not now, then when?
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm almost going to go, like, I don't know, man. If I've thought about this too much or not, and like with my career and everything, to be like, all right, well, if I can't come up trumps and get the win or, you know, like, and get the title, then I'll just be like, well, I might just need to take a bit of a break, you know?
Yeah.
So
I can understand that.
That's sort of what I've been mulling over personally, but it's a huge chance.
It's massive, man.
Massive.
100%.
Like to be in this 4-way to win the middleweight title, but...
Personally, I think that, like, obviously I'm biased, but you're hopefully, well, you're my pick. I'm biased.
Without knowing the other three?
Yeah, without knowing the other three, you're my pick.
I appreciate that. So am I.
I think, like, professionally, you've come along leaps and like you're insane compared to where we were when we first started. Like you have.
So are you, but yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those things where like I'm looking forward to, should all the cards fall in the right direction. Like I'd love to see you in that position, and if it doesn't eventuate, then I want to see where that takes you and us from there.
Yeah,
because I think that would be a cool little avenue to explore.
Yeah.
Obviously, being the 27th of June when this comes out, it's going to be still ages before we're going to get definitive answers. But I'd love to. That's going to be something I'm really excited for.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Anyway, we're breaching on 47, so I'm going to stop.
Yep.
This has been the Wrestling Roundup. So the main takeaway points is Dominance, July 17th coming up. If you are thinking about turning up, please do, because you are not going to regret it. It's an incredible show with incredible people, run in an incredible venue, supported by incredible fans and incredible sponsors. Baked by Marie, you know who you are. That's all I've got.
Perfect.
Sweet. Perfect. You can follow me at ODayQWA on everything.
And you can follow me at The Real Gabe Bro on everything.
You can follow us at BroDay Tag Team on literally everything. And if you see us on the street, make sure you say hello. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, blah, blah, blah. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Tag.